I used to wake up every morning intent on starting the day out right, only to find myself sitting in front of my closet, spending 20 minutes hopelessly looking for something to wear, before showing up late to work wearing the same outfit I've worn every Tuesday for the last 2 years. But what if I told you could elevate your style, feel more put together, and take the stress out of your morning by overhauling the way you think about your clothes and approach to getting dressed? Because this is supposed to be fun, right? In this video, I'm sharing with you the 3-color rule and some tips and tricks to help set you up for success, including one of which I think you're probably already doing, and one which might be a bit controversial, but both which optimize the way you get dressed and make getting out the door even easier. And the best part is, you can do it all with clothes you already have without spending a single extra dollar. Now, if you're like me, you love the clothes you've bought. You've invested in high quality pieces with natural fibers and colours that vibe with your skin tone and your style, but you still can't find a way to make them work and put together an outfit that shows you know what you're doing. That's where the 3-color rule comes in. Think of it like a scaffold that helps you put those pieces in the right combinations to give you an outfit that turns heads in all the right ways. So what is this magic? The 3-color rule, or the 60-30-10 rule, is exactly what it sounds like. You limit your entire look, including your clothes, shoes, and accessories, to only 3 colours. But unfortunately, it's not quite as simple as just finding 3 colours and slapping them together and hoping they work. So to understand it, you need to understand where it comes from. The 60-30-10 rule is an interior design principle. Your first colour is your base, and it takes up about 60% of the space. Think wall colours, floors, big couches, things like that. Your secondary colour is 30% of your room. Think the rug, tables, chairs, or even your paintings. And the final 10% are your accents. This is your spice, your lamp, your plants, cushions, the little things that tie the room together. And it works because it removes the visual clutter. By limiting the palette, your eyes can get drawn to the accents without it feeling overwhelming or overdone. And the overall effect is pleasing to the brain and calming on the mind. By the same token, when we try and do too much with a single outfit, the eyes just don't know where to look. Individually, the clothes may be great, but together, they just don't vibe. So how do we fix the look? Okay, here's a classic example. No one would look twice at me on the street, but also no one's turning their head. So let's fix this. Right now, I have on blue jeans, a white jumper, a green coat, mustard shoes, patterned handbag, grey scarf. Let's apply the rule. And boom! I kept the navy base, that's my 60%. You can see my jacket matches my blue jeans. I've also swapped my jumper for something a little bit more simple and added white shoes now as part of my 30%. And my accents, I've kept them black. Same clothes, but it looks 10 times better. But let's be real, blue jeans and a white shirt is nothing new or revolutionary. So let's try it again, this time for work. Starting with this first step, you need to find your base. With this one, you're going to pick your favourite dress or pants, and that will be the base. And the truth is, for the base, you can really pick whatever you want, as long as you match your secondary and accent colour to it. For me, this green dress is one of my favourites for winter, and I'm going to style it with black tights and boots and a black handbag as my secondary colour. And my accents are going to be the gold jewellery and the gold details on my handbag. Now, you might have started to notice a pattern here. All of the clothes are block colours. And you're not wrong. Particularly in the beginning, it's easier to style your clothes when they're all in block colours because it's easier to get the ratios right. But that doesn't mean you can't wear patterns. In fact, one of my favourite things to wear is patterns, particularly florals. But how does the 60-30-10 rule work with something that vibrant or that in and of itself has more than 3 colours? This is actually an easier fix than you think. All you need to do is find the dominant colour and use that as either your base or secondary. And by applying that principle, it takes all of the guesswork out of styling busy prints. For this first example, you can see that I'm wearing a floral shirt, and the dominant colour there is green. I'm using that green as my 30%, pairing it with the grey pants as my 60%, and 10% with brown accents. In the second example, I'm wearing an even busier print, but also a floral. The dominant colour here is dark blue. And I'm pairing that with my secondary colour of brown, which will be my shoes and handbag, and a pink scarf as my 10%. Bonus points if your secondary and accent colours match the print already. So now you know what to do with colours and patterns. But what do you do when you wake up and it's raining, when you're trying to get yourself together and all you want to do is make it easy, and you find yourself falling back on that all black outfit. And I'm the first one to admit that wearing all black is easy. But here's the thing, it's also really boring. And you know that controversial take I said I had at the start? This is it. While black looks good, you blend in, and we can do so much better. And the thing is, black is also the easiest one of all these outfits to style. If you still want to keep things low key, try monochrome instead. Or, if you're feeling festive, try a pop of colour or a pattern. Using black as your base is the easiest way to get out of the box with fashion. So now you know what to do, but not how to implement it. And this is the easy part. All you have to do is automate the process. And no, I don't mean you need to get yourself an electronic closet like Cher.
As if!
You need to separate your wardrobe into definable categories to reduce the amount of options you have when putting your outfit together. I like to break my wardrobe down into work, casual, sport, and sleep. And this is so important in making choosing an outfit a stress-free experience. The problem with mixing up the categories is it makes it more difficult to get ready in the morning because it creates more friction by adding too many options and too many outfits to choose from. Like most things in life, your best bet is to keep it simple. And like I said at the beginning, I'm sure you're already doing a version of this, because I'm sure you're not mixing up your nighties with your work dresses. So keep your sweaters for work and casual separate. Alleviate that decision fatigue. The easiest way to do this is just keep yourself organized and then stick to your guns. But of course, as with all rules, there's always an exception, and the exception to this rule is coats. You can cross-wear coats for sport, work, and play. But maybe not for sleep. It's about making the process simple and stress-free so that you can get out the door and start your day the right way. Now that I'm in my 30s, I don't have time to sit around overthinking what I look like in the mirror. So go ahead and try this one out tomorrow. Pick 3 colours, stick to them, and see if it changes how you feel. And if it does make getting dressed easier, go ahead and tell me about it in the comments down below. And if you're still not sure which 3 colours to pick, go ahead and watch my at-home colour analysis video. It'll help you pick the shades to complement your skin tone. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Bye!